For this narration, I will be showing you how to create a screencast using Camtasia Studio. First, I'm going to teach you how to download Camtasia Studio, which is very simple, but just see where you can get it from online. So go to the internet. You want to type in Camtasia, C-A-M-T-A-S-I-A 8. Then our website's going to pop up. It doesn't say Camtasia.com, it says TechSmith. When you click on that, this is the website. On this website, you can also click on tutorials to teach you how to use specific aspects of the program. Camtasia is around $50, $49.95, but you can get a free trial for 30 days. So when I signed up, I just used my Kent State email, and then I downloaded it to my computer. And then once it installs, you hit run, and then it's on your computer. Now I'm going to show you how to use Camtasia Studio to record a PowerPoint and add audio narration. So you want to open up PowerPoint, and then this can be used for if you're doing a flipped classroom for students to watch your lessons at home, or if they're absent to watch a lesson as well. So I'm going to open up a recent lesson I did with my students on identifying the elements of plot. Once you download Camtasia, there's an add-in. So if you click on the add-in and then record, it can give you the option to start recording your PowerPoint. So when you click on record, now I'm going to hit the over arrow so I go through the slides giving a brief amount of time. I'm not going to record the entire PowerPoint, just a few slides. So once I'm done recording this, I'm going to hit escape, and then I'll stop recording option will pop up on the screen. And I'm going to click stop recording. Now it gives me the option to save this file. So I'm going to save it under elements of plot, and I've done this several times, so I saved it again under the same name. That's why it came up twice. And then it's asked me what would I like to do. I want to edit it, so I'm going to hit OK. Now when I hit edit, Camtasia Studio is going to pop up. And in this program, I can go and edit my PowerPoint presentation and add voice narration to it. But if you just click play, it'll preview your PowerPoint for you, so those 3 slides or 4 slides that I had, just to run through it. Alright, I'm going to scroll back to the beginning. On the top there are options under File. There's saving, publishing options, cut and copying, you can import media. So I'm just going to go through so you can see all the options that Camtasia has to offer. Then we're going to go back to Tools, because on this one is where I can add the voice narration. When I add voice narration, I'm going to make sure that it's at the beginning of my point, and I'm going to hit start recording. Now I'm going to talk and teach this lesson like I would in class. So I'd be like, identify elements of plot, what is it? And if this was I was really doing this for a lesson, I'd make it slow down a little bit more, last longer on slides. Once I'm done explaining it, and we'll hit stop recording. And then you can save this file. I'm going to save it under narration for elements of plot elements, plot lesson. And it's going to show up down below in the editing toolbox. So on track 1 I have the PowerPoint, and track 2 I have the narration. So I have different layers that I can play with and take away. Now, say this is done, you had your voice narration, you got your PowerPoint, you previewed it, that's how you want it to be. Next, I'm going to show you how to save it. So we're going to File, you can save it, but you can also go down to Produce. I'm going to hit on Produce, I'm going to click on Next. And then we're going to finish it. It's going to render the entire plot lesson. And I can exit out this PowerPoint. I don't need it any longer. Alright, so once it's finished, I make this large screen. Now I have a lesson in a file that I can insert into my blog online and give to students. They can watch that lesson, get it before class. So then I have a completed screencast of the lesson I was going to teach. Other effects used in Camtasia, which you're not going to have you guys do this, but you can just see what else you can do for it. When I had that element of plot PowerPoint, you can also add things into your PowerPoints to make them more effective for teaching. So in these extras, when you go back to Camtasia Studios, there are several tabs. There's a More tab. You can click on, you can add transitions to it, you can add quizzes, but the one I'm going to click on is the callouts. And in this one, you can add like arrows, you can highlight words, you can add text to PowerPoints. For example, if I wanted to give this what is plot over here and highlight maybe it centers in the conflict. That's important to know. So I can make it as big as small as I want, and I can go put it over those. So when students are looking at it, they're like, oh, that's important. I should take note of that. You can also add arrows to the text if you want to point out something specific, and you can shrink those and move them to wherever you want. And you can also add text to it, since there's already text on there. But in addition to that, like if I want students to know, take notes on this slide while they're at home, maybe I give them a graphic organizer to take notes on, I can put that. I can change the color if I want. I can fade it in and fade it out on the slide, so it just pops up and goes away. And then move it to where I want it to be. So now I'm just going to move it back a little and then preview what that would look like. And then there's a text where you can take it off so it's not on every slide, but I didn't get to that one. Thank you for listening and watching my tutorial on creating screencasts. I thought it was very helpful, especially in this first assignment where you had to make a recording to, or one of the options to present it. So for this task, if you can just download it and use it for a PowerPoint and see how you can record your voice narration into it, and then maybe fool around with some of the extra tools you can, that'd be great. Thank you.